This is asking me how many quarters are there in a half. If I draw myself a pizza and split it into halves, I can see that in this half I've got 2 quarters. So the answer to this must be 2. The question is though, what method can I use to get this answer if the fractions aren't as easy? Well, there's a little trick. What we do is we keep this fraction as it is, flip this fraction so it turns into 4/1, and change the divide into a times. Now we can cancel here. 2 goes into 2 once, and it goes into 4 twice. Multiplying now, we get 1 times 2 is 2, and 1 times 1 is 1. And we know that 2/1 is the same as 2, so you can see that this method gives you the correct answer. So to summarise, if you want to divide fractions, flip the second one upside down and change the divide to a times. So for this much harder question, I definitely need to use this method. So remember, we keep the first fraction as it is, flip the second one, and change to a times. 2 goes into 2 once and into 8 4 times. 3 goes into 3 once and into 9 3 times. Now we can multiply. 1 times 3 is 3, and 1 times 4 is 4. So the answer to this question is 3 quarters. Here's one for you to try. Press pause and have a go. When you're ready, press play. So you should have kept this as 3/5, flipped this one to 3/1, and changed to a multiply. Check for cancelling, there's actually nothing you can do here. So we've got 3 times 3, which is 9, and 5 times 1, which is 5. This is the right answer as a top-heavy fraction. If you want to change it to a mixed number, then 5 goes into 9 once, with a remainder of 4. So the answer to this question is either 9/5 or 1 4/5. This question looks a bit different, but we're still going to tackle it using the same kind of method. All we need to remember is that 6 can be written as 6/1. So this is how I put my first fraction. I change to a times and I flip the second fraction to 5/2. Now 2 goes into 2 once and it goes into 6 3 times. Multiplying gives me 3 times 5, which is 15, over 1 times 1, which is 1. And 15/1 is the same as 15. So the answer to this question is 15. So remember, if you see this kind of question, any whole number can be written over 1. Here are some for you to try. Press pause and have a go. When you're ready for the answers, press play. Here are the answers. If we come to a question with a mixed number and a fraction, we need to turn the mixed number into a top-heavy fraction. So we have 1 times 8, which is 8, plus 1 is 9, and we're dividing this by 3 quarters. Remember, we keep the first fraction as it is, change to a multiply, and flip the second fraction. Now 3 goes into 3 once and into 9 3 times, and 4 goes into 4 once and into 8 twice. Multiplying gives us 3/2. So the answer to this question is 3/2 or 1 1/2. Here's one for you to try. Press pause and have a go. When you're ready, press play. So 2 times 1 is 2, add 1 is 3. And 2 times 4 is 8, add 1 is 9. Keep the first one as it is, change to a multiply, and flip the second one. Now 3 goes into 3 once and into 9 3 times, and 2 goes into 2 once and into 4 twice. Multiplying gives us 2/3, So this is the answer that you should have got. Here are some more questions for you to try. Press pause and have a go. When you're ready, press play. Here are the answers. Finally, here's an exam-style question for you. Make sure you read it through carefully. Press pause and have a go. When you're ready for the answer, press play. Here's the answer.